Hello, once again, it's Joe Cook here with Debra Clark, the head coach of the women's basketball team, doing very well right now, record at 6-4, just coming off a win against Savannah State, 67-66. Hey, one of the things that kind of leaps up at you from the stats is free throw shooting.
Right.
20-26, one of your best, probably your best performance all year at the free throw line. And then hitting him at clutch moments. You hit 5 or 6 in the last minute. I mean, how good is it to see your team hit those free throws?
Well, I was really pleased. We've been preaching layups and free throws since we started practicing. Statistically, we're not where we need to be. We're right at 58%. But in every game where we needed to make them, we made them. CC Chambers made them out in Kentucky. Bartavia made them here one game for us. So if we can just do it on a consistent basis, I'd have a whole lot less stress. But I was really proud of the end result. I mean, the fact that the score is not a good indication of how the game went. I felt we were in control the entire time. With 3:12 left to go, we were up 12 points, and I think we got a little complacent. And Savannah State, we knew going in, they were a very scrappy team. They weren't going to go away. And they continued to play. We continued to watch. But luckily, we got to the free throw line down the stretch and made our free throws.
I guess as the season progresses, and especially with this big MEAC matchup coming up soon, talking about being complacent when you guys are up big, what are, I guess, some of the things that you're going to try to motivate your team to kind of like stay focused in situations?
Well, and I think there's nothing like experience being a good teacher. The fact that they had to experience, that they understand now. You know, we tell them all the time, play hard for 40 minutes, make sure you execute to the end. But, they listen, but they don't really understand sometimes. So I think the fact that they had to live it themselves and experience it, I think that's going to help us down the road.
And another thing that'll definitely help you down the road is your backcourt being on fire. I mean, Whitney Long, 22 points, 8 of 11 from the field. Ray Corbo, she was 6 of 11 with 19 points. I mean, what more can you say about Whitney Long?
Well, I'm telling you, really pleased with her. I mean, you look at her line, she's shooting almost 50% from the field, 50% from three-point, 40% from the field. Her free throws right at 74%. Assist-turnover ratio is really great. And she's still trying to learn some things and figure some things out. But she's improved significantly. Last 3 games in a row, she's had 20-plus points. So that's a big plus. And then Ray, who can play the point and score, that's a nice 1-2 punch that we have. And then, we have Rika coming in, and she just calms us down on offense. And then Sarah. We just, we have a lot of depth right now, and everybody's playing really well. Once we get our post players, I think, contributing a little bit more, I think things will be a lot easier for us.
And on the defensive side of the ball, you guys really smothered them going to that 2-3. I mean,
right.
Well, how was the team able to execute?
Well, I thought they did that well. I felt going into the game, we had a better chance guarding them collectively as a unit as opposed to individuals, because one-on-one they had very good foot speed. But I felt that we stayed in the zone, forced them to take the outside shot, not let them penetrate, which was their strength. I thought we had a better chance, and that 2-3 zone worked really well for us.
In these last 6 games, you guys have gone 3 of 3, 500. 3-0 at home. Now you have a home game here against Norfolk. And it's interesting to see in 2 out of 3 wins, you guys have either shot better than your opponent and also out-rebounded.
Right. And
this last game didn't out-rebound because you shot 50% from the field.
Right.
I mean, you're just blazing from the field. And now, new year, basically new season. So what's the message to the team
emphasis right now, and I think in the league, it's going to be important for us to rebound and defend. Because right now, everybody in the league is fast. I mean, we're guard heavy in this league, and I'm conveying that to them. I hope that sinks in. But we have to stop dribble penetration, and we have to out-rebound people and keep them off the offensive board. And the fact of the point was that every time we out-rebound our opponent, we were successful. Came a little short against Savannah State, but we had a bigger deficit at the half. We closed that gap in the second half, and that's when we made our run. But we just have to be consistent and play 2 good halves of basketball.
And opening up this MEAC slate, taking on the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats, a very intriguing matchup. Bethune-Cookman have very good defense. They rank second in MEAC in scoring defense, but I mean, your team were the best shooting team in the conference,
right?
3 points and in field goal percentage and in assists. So what are some of the things that you're looking at in this matchup?
Well, I'm looking for us to execute offensively. I mean, they're holding opponents to under 60 points, but I think if we execute offensively, we can get our 60-plus points. Defensively, it goes back to containing them. They're only averaging 58 points, so we keep them at their average. We get our points. I think we can outrun them in transition. So I think we're better scoring in transition than we are at a half-court set. So if we can do those things, I think we'll have a great chance.
And defensively, anybody particularly going to key on? I mean, Sarah Bolden, Jasmine Daniels, Amanda Harson, freshman.
Well, they're
some of the key players.
Demetria Frank, she's probably their top player coming back. She's been out for a while, but she's averaged about 15.6 rebounds. And she plays in the perimeter, but she can do so much more for them. Outside, inside, she rebounds well, she runs the floor. We're going to have to contain her as well as the point guard, who is a scoring point guard. So I think we take care of those two. They're power forwards. They're averaging 6 rebounds each. We're going to have to keep them off the boards as well. So we go back to rebounding and defense. If we do those two things well, I think it'll be a good game.
Right now, you know, the team has some momentum. We've done better than the last 2 seasons. I mean, how have you seen the team like emotionally kind of handle this early success?
Well, I think it has built a lot of confidence, and I think they believe in themselves. They believe in each other, and the fact that they really care for each other, you know, off the floor, that carries over on the floor. And now that, you know, they kind of believe in the system now, you know, what we say can work. So, you know, success breeds success. So I think as long as we continue to do what we're doing, I think their comp is only going to soar even higher.
All right, so we'll see if the Spartans can keep things going. Bethune-Cookman Wildcats this Saturday at 4 p.m. right here in Epps Hall, home MEAC opening for the Norfolk State University Spartans. For more information on women's basketball, as always, NSUSpartans.com.